Hi everybody, welcome back to Amrit Ammu Photography. My name is Amrit and I am so excited about today's vlog. I am conducting our newborn photography workshop, which is for 2 days, and I am going to take you behind the scenes for that. Yes, you guys, you heard it right, our newborn photography workshop in studio, which gives you personalized attention for each and everything that you need to start your career as a newborn photographer. So this is the workshop that you should definitely attend if you're looking to start your career as a newborn photographer. So today is day 1 and I'm really looking forward to welcome my students who are coming from different parts of the country, especially to attend my workshop. So I'm really grateful for all of my students who have trusted me to be their mentor. It's absolutely my pleasure to be a part of their journey to help them start a career as a newborn photographer under my guidance. So yes, stay tuned for today's vlog as today is day 1 of the workshop, and the curriculum of this workshop has been exclusively planned keeping in mind the beginners in newborn photography. So yes, this is the right space to be if you want to start your career in the field of newborn photography. So let's get started in today's video where I'm going to take you behind the scenes for day 1 of newborn photography workshop.
Yeah, I am Chaitanya Shravanti. I did my BTech and I was a software engineer before.
Okay.
And then from Hyderabad, I had to shift to Qatar because my husband works for Qatar Airways.
Amazing.
So we live in Qatar.
I was into event management before.
Into
Event management.
event management.
Yes,
Oh, nice. So were you having your own event?
Yes, my own.
Event management.
Yes,
company?
my own firm. And
That's amazing.
Yeah, so-
Great.
My name is Aarti and I've done this photography advanced course
Okay.
from NIP, Dadar.
All right. Okay.
And some editing also, Lightroom and
Uh-huh.
photo.
Okay. About myself, so I have been doing photography since 2013. It's been 10 years. This is our 10th year. In fact, in May we completed our 10 years. And I've been doing the workshops and mentoring since the year 2019. So far we have trained more than 25 students, and the best part is that almost 95% or more than 95% of the students already have their own businesses. That's something which I'm really proud of, and something makes me more motivated to hold such workshops. The workshops that I have created by keeping in mind one thing, that is, in which position would I be, what will be my learning needs. So I have always created the content with that perspective, and that's why the workshops, I do have 3 workshops. One is the basics in DSLR, one is the advanced DSLR photography, and the third one is this flagship course, which is newborn photography. And all these 3 has the content which has been curated by me with assignments, of course. And even in the lockdown, I had students. I'm absolutely proud of one student who is from Raipur. So she did all my 3 workshops during the lockdown period, and she is still doing photography there. And she did everything online. So some people ask me, is it possible to do online? It is absolutely possible. I have trained students from deep south areas like Tamil Nadu. The students were not able to travel, but I have trained them online. And yeah, that's what keeps me motivated, because ultimately I see them succeeding, and that's my hope for all of you as well. But then everything has a journey. It's not that I just got up one day and I became a photographer. It's been a very, very hard journey for me as well, and for everybody, and everybody has to go through a journey, right? Even if after tomorrow, once you will have your certifications, you will also begin your journey, a very new journey, a fresh journey, a journey where you will have hopes and dreams, and you are the driver who will really want you to drive to the path that you want to, and only you can do it, nobody else, right? So I think everybody has a journey, and we should really focus on our goals, because if we do focus on our goals, anything is possible. Whatever you visualize is possible. And I'm saying it because I was actually an MBA pass out. I did MBA in HR and marketing, and I always wanted to do something for women and children. And I was very passionate about photography. My father was also a photographer, and I was very keen to do something for newborns, for babies, for mothers. And I also wanted to do something in the field of photography, and it took me a while to figure out, and I'm talking about 2013, when this field was not existent in India. Only the foreign photographers were doing newborn photo shoots, maternity photo shoots, and I used to get amazed to see, oh my god, this is so beautiful, you know. You might know Anne Geddes, right? She is a very famous Australian newborn photographer whose images have published in Nat Geo magazines and everything. And I used to get stunned. I used to look at those images for hours and hours, trying to see, is it possible those tiny little babies, how she would have, you know, like kept them in, like in a petal. There's a, you know, like she's captured an image of a baby in a flower as a flower bud. So, you know, beginnings, like flower bud is like a beginning, and newborn is also like a beginning. So much of correlation, and I used to study her works with a lot of depth. And trust me, it was not easy for me to leave my placement at MBA. I was in Hyderabad, so it was not easy for me to leave that placement opportunity in HR which I had got after my college, and then return to my hometown in Ludhiana and start as a photographer. Start as a photographer, I'm saying, and not as a newborn photographer, because this term was not existent. This, nobody knew, nobody recognized what is newborn photography, and I wanted to do that, you know. And it took me time to convince my dad, but I was blessed that he could understand where I'm coming from, and I started my home studio. And after 1 year of that, I got married, so we moved to Bangalore again. So I was studying the Ludhiana market till I went to a new city, again a new market. I decided to kind of invest everything in my business, so I joined some jobs so that I can collect money to kind of, you know, fund my business. And then in 2016, so I was doing the shoots all this while. I was doing the shoots whichever I was getting for kids, for babies, right? And in 2016, that's when I had accumulated enough that I could start a home studio, and that's when, you know, I started doing it exclusively. So it's been a journey, it's not been easy. I have also learned, it was all self-taught all this while, but then to polish my skills, of course, one has to get trained. I have done my trainings from Anna Brand, Jade Gao, Michael Stife. So he does excellent portraits in maternity photo shoots. So these are my mentors, and I'm grateful to them for all my learnings. And beyond all this, my father, of course. So, you know, the turning point of my life was in the year 2014 when he expired, just 1 year after I had started photography. So it was that promise which I made to him, that I want to do something for women and children, and I want to do something in photography, and I wanted to fulfill that dream, you know, that thing which I shared with him. So that has been my calling always, and even till today. So that's why I say it's not easy for anybody, right? So the only thing is that if you keep your eyes on your goals, you will get where you want to, right? So that's a little bit about me. Anybody would like to answer?
Just the
idea?
precious moments. To capture the precious moments.
To capture the precious moments, okay. And anybody else?
They want to keep the baby's memories,
Yes.
the growth of the child.
Yeah, so this
That's
thing,
the first.
the memories, so they have become more aware. The awareness has increased that these moments will not come back.
Yeah.
And baby safety is the utmost importance. You know, they will see a picture and they will try to imitate that pose, but without correct placement of their hands and legs and feet, they will not be able to correctly pose the babies. That's why we come into the picture. We are the trained professionals, and we know how to handle newborn babies and how to capture professional pictures of their newborn baby. Basically, camera, you need a DSLR camera full frame. That's what we need. It can be any brand. I don't say this brand is better, that brand is better, because all photography companies make excellent DSLR cameras which are full frame. You just need a full frame camera, but once you choose a brand, you will not be able to shift the brand, you know. Focus point is like one magical tool which you have in your DSLR cameras. They are magical because they can do the job that you cannot do manually, right? Have you seen these in your lens, in your cameras? You have seen them, right? So you will see that there are different points here. There are a lot of points in some frames, and then there is only a flexi point, or there's one spot center point. You have seen different points, right? The higher camera model you have, the more options you will receive, and the lower you will have, the lesser number of camera focus points options you will receive. That's the exact problem which I'm talking about, because focus is so important. If you're not able to do focus on time, especially in this field, then suddenly you will lose a moment. Like baby just smiles for a fraction of time, and maybe the baby will only smile once in 1 hour, you know, for that 1 second, and that 1 second, if you miss to take, you just miss the moment. So first you let me know, what do you know about camera settings? Let's start with you.
It's according to the lighting.
Lighting.
What do I say? If it is outdoor photography, it's according to the lighting. I just set up manually.
Okay. And anything from you?
I just set the ISO which between 800 to 1000 to 1200 between that, and I adjust according to the natural light with the shutter speed and everything. I've done it. I've done my son's when he was young, so maybe I can show you that when.
Okay. And how about you?
I think it's more about lighting only. We have to adjust our exposure according to it. Shutter speed, first ISO and then aperture and shutter speed. Accordingly, I use.
Okay. All right. So fine. Whatever you've said is fine, because actually in photography, lighting is everything, as you know, right? Photography's meaning is only drawing with light. So without light, the photo will not come only, right? So our settings will depend on the light. If we have less light, we need to give more exposure. If we have more light, we have to give less. So if you're getting this kind of an image and you've already clicked it, you can always adjust this by in Photoshop by increasing the value of the white balance or the color temperature. Do you see the setting called color temperature in Photoshop? You can always increase it towards the warm tone. Yeah, in the raw filter. And for that you need a raw image. You cannot do it on a JPG image. Correct? So any doubts? So this is an image which has cold tones to it, and here do you see it balanced? This is an image where the color balance is balanced. It's mixture of cold and warm tones. So there are different types of studios. One is home studio, that you can have your own home studio. You can go to clients' houses for the photo shoots. You can have your makeshift home studio, in-house home studio like you are already doing, right?
I right now do in my house, but I wanted to start a new one after this session. I'm just planning in the near future. I have a job opportunity after going in a newborn studio itself. So maybe once I get some experience, I'll just go ahead and start within
In
6
Qatar.
months or so in Qatar.
All right, start with the name of your studio. That's the first thing, and you guys have already thought, right? You have also thought, I think, and similarly you can also think about the name that you name to, you would like to name your venture, because it all starts with a vision, right? There should be a vision in your mind where you want to go. If there's no vision, then where will you go, right? You will just be wandering here and there. If there is a vision, you will have something to look forward to. There are so many things which I have done myself apart from photography. I have not only been into photography, I've also been into other stuff. And how it happened, it all happened with a vision. So all the things that you want to do in your life, either personal, professional, it starts with a vision. So use of gloves and mask whenever you're handling the newborn baby is essential. I think that is something, that is most required when you're handling a newborn, because you might be passing out on any infection or anything which you may feel that okay, no, it will not happen, but then might be, because they're very sensitive, right? Their immunity is very, very weak. Sweet, इसको आप कैसे भी कर सकते हो, but it's not
Real.
with the real baby, right? But this baby will give you an idea how to hold the real baby, right? Moving the arms, this wrap will take the shape because it's moving the arms and it's adjusting to baby's body, so they will not cry, right? So this is one tip. So this is another thing that you can keep in mind when you are buying the wraps. Again, has a very good stretch. It is like one of the most popular newborn photography wrap. If somebody has a wrap, they will always have this wrap. Wrap on your thighs, okay, and take a back support. That's how you can do. But are you able to see?
Yes.
Okay, so these are the 3 wraps which I have taken out. And this is with reflector. Then if you see the placement of my reflector, it is tilted. If I do like this, you will still see shadows because I'm at 90 degrees towards the light source, right? I have to be in a little tilted direction to let it work. Now I have this hole where the baby will go in. bucket poser, and you just have to drag this inside, and then you can put the fur on top and secure it. And that's how you position the baby inside the bucket. Okay, so that's how we actually do it. So I'm covering 3 themes: complementary, analogous, monochrome. Okay, very simple. They are the primary colors.
See, it's not always easy with a baby. So the time taken, how do you manage the time? It's like if the baby is cranky or we're not able to take a picture which we have compromised with the client. So how do we manage that?
Number of hours.
Yeah, number of hours.
See, with me, mostly my shoots are over between 3 hours or maybe max 4 hours.
So
always.
do you charge? Is it per hour?
No, I don't
Per
charge
shoot?
per hour. I have package system.
Okay.
So that also you have to decide. Do you want a per hour system? I'm not comfortable with having an hourly system here. Not very acceptable for the clientele I have. People come from very long distances to my studio, so I have to kind of be accommodating.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Aruna. I'm from Hubli, Karnataka. I've come here for Amrit Ammu photography workshop, day 1. So Amrit has been a very good mentor in guiding and training us with all the baby stylings and techniques, and also extensive setups. Today I have learned a lot of new things and also about the photography with related to baby. Thank you so much, Amrit. Day 1 went well. Thank you so much.
Hi, I am Arti. I am from Thane. I am a photographer. I have done advanced course in photography, but I was looking for specialization in baby photo shoot and all. I came across Amrit ma'am through Google and Insta, and she's a very good mentor. She cleared our each and every doubt. She taught us new techniques and what is going in this era. So she is a best mentor. You must approach her when you are looking for any course like this. Thank you, Amrit.
Hi, I'm Shravanti. I'm from Hyderabad. I came across Amrit Ammu's photography through Google as I was searching for newborn photography workshops. I have came across Amrit Ammu's photography, and it's been a very good day today. Actually, I have learned so many different techniques. Though I'm a photographer from past 5 to 6 years, I have come to know a lot of different techniques in newborn photography: the styling, the props, the usage of colors, everything. The course contents and all, everything were so well planned by her. I feel so overwhelmed to learn from Amrit. She is a good mentor, and she is very patiently clearing all our doubts. Thank you so much, Amrit. It's been a good day. Thank you.
So friends, that was about the day 1 of our workshop. I truly hope you enjoyed watching it, because I absolutely loved teaching my students and sharing my knowledge with them. Whenever I share my knowledge, I feel absolutely satisfied, because teaching and enriching somebody else is something which gives me a lot of satisfaction, and this is something I do not want to stop doing for the rest of my life for sure. So yes, if you are looking for a workshop, do reach out to me and I'll let you know the next possible dates for our newborn photography workshop. And we do these workshops online as well as offline in our studio, and the most popular workshop under my umbrella at Amrit Ammu Photography Education is this newborn photography workshop. Today was day 1 and I'm already looking forward for day 2. The students had also shared their feedbacks and I am truly touched to know about their beautiful words. I really acknowledge and I'm grateful for all of that. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Stay tuned for day 2 and I will see you next time very soon. Till then, bye bye and take care.